Hello and welcome back to Picking Plays Frostpunk. We are back in... I guess we never decided on a name. I got one suggestion saying that it should be Chernobyl, but then again, we are apparently British. We are not Russian. We are British. Although, wait, Chernobyl was Ukrainian. Inside the USSR. And no bother. Either way, it's a nice town. Or not so nice, because everyone is slightly angry and nobody likes it here. Everyone has no hope. So as for what is happening, I got some scouts that are about to arrive at the destination, wherever that is. We got quite a lot of Londoners wanting to go home, and their tendency has actually gone up because of our low hope. I have been playing this in my off time, doing games, doing a separate game, a very specific separate game, where I go down order instead, and I actually doing much better in that game. It's much more planning, much more pre-planning, and it's turned out pretty good. We have 23 sick, only 10 of them being treated. Oh, happy day, happy day. Either way, things are going on. Yep, scouts have arrived, and the more scouts research is done. Steel and steam cores starved Americans. The American camp is well supplied in everything except food. Searching the tents, we found more victims of hunger. Most of them were badly worn by sophisticated artificial limbs bearing the company's symbol, Tesla Manufacturing. We can only bury them and take their equipment. Temporary settlement. Alright, a little bit of metal, a little bit of temporary settlement, and a gloomy cave. Thing is, I know exactly what happens in that gloomy cave. I don't want to go there, so let's go this way. Go to the settlement because we don't have any food to bring back, and food is what I'd want to bring back. We kind of are hitting our limit on wood, but we have plenty of coal, and if I can come in here, if I can get that generator up. Yeah, generator power for this cold spell we have found ourselves in. It'll at the very least heat up the houses in this general area, while this area in the slums is still going to have a problem. So, after that, I am building up, yeah, right there. I'm building up another workshop. It'll hurry up some of our researches, help them along, as well as the fact that we have the child labor on the researches, so it'll help slightly. I've turned off our sawmill because we're kind of on full wood. You are the wall drill and you're kind of hitting your limit. What I really need is wood, no, really food. Just because they're spelled with double O-D doesn't mean it's the same word. Steel could be used, and a steam core. However, we got a lot of sick, don't we? No, not another fighting pet. Health. A medical post. We could try to go for another one. Maybe one over there by that one. Possibly. We could try to go for it, but it'll probably be too cold. My steam hub play in this game has not been good. Like, this one is way too close to this heater. I need to put it out farther to get more. However, do we have enough steam to actually do that? Workshop, new. Just steam hub requires 20. Let's get it going for a second. I could also put out some more workforce, yes. 55 Londoners, not good. However, okay, that's the free time bell. We can go in here. We could either do sermon, which is seemingly free, or evening prayers, 20 food rations and 2-day cooldown. We got plenty of rations. Let's kick that into gear and do a sermon to rise our hope up. Good, brought down the tendency of the Londoners and possibly even convert a couple of Londoners back for however long they're at. 10 days left on the Londoners, so we need to do that as many times as possible. More sick beds needed. We'll open up a new medical post. 3 days to build it. I promise the sick will be treated. To admit 1/3 of the sick. I won't address it. I say we'll build a new medical post. I was kind of thinking of doing that anyway. Health, medical post. In terms of heat, how would I put one in this? Not enough. I don't think it'll be far enough to reach that. Let's hit up a tech steam hub, because the steam hub radius is that far. If kind of get all the area that is not currently in a steam hub radius. So maybe as far as I could go this way. What I want to do is power this down. Range 1, range 2. Just kind of turned off for now. Yeah, take it away so I can see what we're doing. Bam. Ooh, range right around this area would be the best spot for it to increase our settlement size. Let's make a little outing for it. Somewhere down this way, I said would be good. And then the steam hub, right about there. And then, if I'm building there, let's make sure I didn't mess up everything when it comes to space. Stop it with those bells. I ain't got time for no bells. Food, health, medical post. Okay. So with that, I kind of messed it up. Get rid of this. Instead, how about through here, over to there, and get rid of a couple roads, particularly this one and that direction, that direction. Then medical post can be placed in general, it's kind of a bad place all around, huh? Maybe then, instead of putting it here, I could put it more to the side, make some room. Steam hub. Yeah, a little bit of overlap, but for the most part still works pretty well. Meanwhile, I can just get rid of all of the things I just put down. Thinking. Then, back into health. Can't fit in too many buildings, so maybe something along the lines of this. And then... how many steel? Not enough steel to make a good building, so it's fine. Just let it go. Go, go. Build those things, please. Too cold. It's too cold. Please construct this. I need it constructed now. Good. And you? Healthcare is promised. Y'all get free healthcare. Let us do... heater is off. Heater is on. And take a look at all that. Because it's getting chilly out there. It's getting real chilly. Heater is on. Make it livable. It's too cold, and it's going to get even colder, down by 2 levels. So probably that would be negative 60. Negative 60 Celsius. Not good. It's not a good situation. What I can do is keep spending my resources on bunkhouses, as those will help us out of this. Hope goes up. Up and up and up and up. Candles for the wicked. So that people are no longer troubled by the Londoners' slogans. Groups' prayers have strengthened our community. Small candles keep appearing under the slogans. People leave them when they pray for the souls of the Londoners. I'm glad to hear that. Aha! So, you can't really be stopped, but we're going to stop the bleeding. As for you, just both on cooldown. Both on cooldown. And we still have a lot of gravely sick, but at least 15 are being treated. It's going to be a while until I can do anything in Book of Laws, and I need to do Faith Keepers first off. The Faith Keepers will rise. Londoners gain more followers, but fewer than usual. Keep going, keep going. About 3 days left of... You're not going to make them this... Ah, you have arrived. The settlement seems to have been abandoned. It consists of several tiny wooden shacks that are now completely empty. An upright boulder stands at the center. Explore it. Memory of injustice. The center of the settlement is marked by an upright boulder. On its roughly planed face, someone's chiseled the following: May God forgive the genius who sacrificed human lives in the name of progress. But we can't. Exiles of Tesla City. Ooh, there must be some kind of Tesla City around them then. We won't touch them on it, but we decided to dismantle the huts for wood. Walled Colony and Dreadnought Landing. We can... Sizable settlement surrounded by a low wall lane of stone, ice, and snow. No movement, no smoke. Well, we're probably going to find some stuff. Let's make a nice sweep. We'll leave this for later, then go back in. As for my raw food, it's doing pretty well. And my automaton, I love that thing. I love that automaton. As for us, we're still making the bunkhouses. Keep it up. We're going to have all bunkhouses, no more tents, no more living in squalor. Sometimes I would like to live in tents, but you know, sometimes you just can't do it. Sawmill over there is basically out of production. There's just the smallest amount of trees left for it to work with. Oh, how the mighty have fallen. But honestly, the wall drill is kind of more useful, because you're almost never going to run out of that. Same with these, although that is my only iron pit, ain't it? Keep going, I need to get the Faith Keepers. Meanwhile, over here, this sawmill is not being worked at all, but that's not so bad. Hey, are you... Yeah, turn off that heater. Turn off that fryers. Coal mill. You got all engineers, you're sitting pretty. In fact, how good are we? Aha, it's even warmer. So, looking at that now, this area is perfectly fine. We can... No one's allowed to be comfortable. You starve with the rest of us. Put all of those down. This boy's still a bit close. We can do better. You're still a bit too close, ain't ya? As for this generator, it's going to get much, much colder. And we have most of the things I need in here. Although, medical post upgrade for 8 hours is not that bad. How about drafting machines? Upgrade 9 hours. But you there, you need to be sent out. Steam hub takes 20 steel. It's not so bad. Meanwhile, about 2 days there. You are out of here? No. You're just near storage capacity. One person is hungry. Alone in this world. Book of laws, we need them faith keepers. Shrines, but no, faith keepers. They will keep the faith. Jesus is the way. Faith keepers, our most devoted believers, will ensure that the righteous are able to work and pray in peace and security. We'll be able to build the faith keepers, which is there. Base heating level 2, 40 wood, 50 steel. Okay. Discontent will rise. Well, the discontent aren't so bad. It's that hope that I need. And keep homes warm. Well, most of them are being warmed. Let us, before we do anything else, upgrade them bunkhouses before the cooling. So we get a couple days of good relations. 1, 2, 3. I need... discontent rise quite a bit. Ooh, what's this? Evening prayers, united by faith. Sir, we're holding an evening prayer this afternoon. Plenty of people are here. They're praying, but also talking and laughing. I haven't seen anything disheartening in our city in a long time. It's really brought the community together. I'm glad to hear that. I'm making a cult. I'm just gonna make a cult. Over there. There's 57 Londoners, and their tendency is at least down. One person starving. Where be ya? You're an engineer. Very low risk of getting ill. That's good to hear, at least. And yeah, this area, which is fine, but I need to push this out a bit. Don't die. Once we hit, how much is that? Let's get to. Let me check out economy. So with this, yeah, we have a massive deficit now. Gotcha. I gotcha. So we have our coal mill working full time. We could do another coal mill. We already have a thumper station, which is this one, the thumper station. It's running full time. There's no big problem there. We could... Is that the only station I could have the coal mill at? Coal mine. Yeah, I could put one here. We don't have anyone to work there, however, I probably could get a little bit of labor saved from some of my hunting huts, because I probably don't need those. Let me actually check out food for a bit. Yeah, our consumption is a bit high, meaning I can get rid of one of you, because you're in kind of prime real estate, ain't ya? Especially you. Let's get rid of you. Send some of your workers over this way. The rest will be put to work in these mines. We're gonna need a lot more. And we need those faith keepers. Rev up those fryers. Steel, luckily enough we have the automaton on that. Scouts have reached the exiled colony. Numerous snow shelters expertly built from the blocks of hard-packed snow huddle around the cold, burnt-out campfires. A deathly silence hangs over the colony. Survivors? Toot toot! Some of the exiles are still alive, just barely. We could try to bring them to our city, although they might die on the way. One of the dying held a dagger in their chests. We read the last entry. Exiled from Tesla City, with food and fuel running out, we sent the strongest among us in search for help. They're our last hope. We're afraid these refers to the poor Yankees we buried. Ooh. Exile colony. Okay. Escort the exiles home. Or rob the exiles of their supplies. Yeah! No. We should bring mostly children and 17 engineers, 36. We can escort them home. I'm kind of looking to bring them back anyway. We pulled the dying exiles from their snow houses and prepared them on the journey to our city. Some of them stirred from their death-like slumber to bless their absent friends from bringing help. They couldn't tell them the truth, not yet. Aww. Well, it's a good thing we found them. There's still the Dreadnought landing, but I guess we can do that later. Or we could, once we get there, we can make some more scouts. Or technically we could make some scouts right now. Let's keep going. I'm gonna need you up and running pretty soon. I believe that'll work. If not, just a little bit more. Keep going, keep going. I need steel, I need steel. I want chicken, I want liver. It takes 50 steel to make, right? Let us go. Emergency shift. Although those are all engineers. The Londoners gain more followers. They're up to cool 60 now. I definitely don't like it. Over here I could put in more, but why would I? Over here you almost done? No, not really. We're doing fine, all things considered. Doing fine. At least we're alive. As for here, we're out of engineers. Oh, out of engineers? Well, you know, we have engineers. Get one there, and put one in there. How are things doing? Yeah, most of our houses are perfectly fine now. This is a chilly hut. Chilly, chilly boys. Probably wait a little while. I would like to move this out from this region a little bit farther, get some more real estate for housing the new people who are going to arrive in 20 hours. Aha, new day, new dawn. Work time! As for over here, max out on engineers. 38 steel. You know, come to think of it, I'm going to need a lot of people to join in and help with the Faith Keepers once we get that up and running. What was that? Also, do I really need this road here? I could do a road right there. Drafting machines! So we could go for more steams or generator efficiency. Hunting tactics, which would give me so many workers because that fewer employees for the same amount of food. Hothouse installation for a hothouse. 1 heat level. Lighter scouts, outpost depots. Overdrive couplings, improved heaters. Steam hub range, so we don't actually power up the generator again just yet. Steam hub range versus energy for the generator. 9 hours to complete that though. I kind of want to make a lot more people first off. So we can go to hunting tactics to free up a lot of labor. As we do have a lot of labor on hunting at the moment. And food production in general. Keep going. Gonna need a lot of steel, which is why I put you into overdrive. Hope we're still doing alright. Hope ain't nobody's out of hope just yet. Although, tomorrow's drop, and then at least it only lasts for a couple days, the drop will come back up. But at the same time, I mean, actually we're all comfortable. At the moment, we're all comfortable. Then it'll go down to livable to chilly for a couple days. These areas, though, are going to be screwed. To the point where I might want to put them on overdrive. But yeah, you'll make us some coal, which we are currently suffering from. and keep going. It's funny how the last episode was all about making the Faith Keepers. In this episode, I didn't even get them done yet. I'm still waiting on 10 steel. But with that, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye!